I think we're live. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the In the Past community. I am Reverend Michelle Scrimshaw Brown, and it's my pleasure to welcome you all here. Oh my gosh, this has been an exciting couple of days for me, and it's the culmination of several weeks. I would love to tell you it's months, but that's not exactly how spirit works. You get an idea and then you kind of have to rock with it. At least that's been my experience of spirit, is what I should say. So this idea to create an In the Past community came to me in September, so not even that long ago, and to create a subscription series around this handy little book. And I know so many of you have this book and you love this book, and I'm so grateful for that. I can see there are people watching. I don't know if you're able to comment. This is what I was starting to tell you, is that I have been rushing to make this community come to life and figuring out how to create a platform that is not owned by any other corporation, like other social media websites, so that the content can be ours and that we can feel really safe, that people aren't mining our data, if that makes sense. So I've found this platform that we're working on now, but the challenge is that I don't know how we interact with each other when we're going live. I know how it works on the platform that I've been using for years, but if you can comment here to let me know, and I don't know if you're commenting in the group or how this is going, but I'm learning with you, and I'm really grateful for your willingness to engage in the figuring of this out. So in the past, I would have been really intimidated by this and not started until I knew all of the answers. But what I have discovered in my journey towards enlightenment is that we never know everything. And when I decided to take on the title of Reiki Master, it was me embracing the truth that I'm never going to know everything. A master knows that they only know what they know when they know it. And they are comfortable with that truth because it creates space for us to do what we can and to be okay with ourselves if in the future our knowledge base changes and what we once thought was true is no longer true. That's how I view mastery, anyhow. I don't know how I got there, but here we are. Thanks for being with me. In this community, we're going to sink into the book. Well, I'm really going to sink into the deck. Yeah, I've got a deck. And this is the sample deck. We will have the real McCoy in a couple of weeks. A lot of you have purchased this, and my heart full of gratitude says thank you. Our first cycle is going to be the first section of the book, Attracting Abundance. So I've already sorted out these cards by their color category. You might have noticed that this section is colored red. And that's because it's the root chakra. Root. Your abundance factor lays in your root chakra. So these are all of the cards in the deck for attracting abundance. And what we're going to do, well, right now, what we're going to do is I'm going to read to you what the book says about attracting abundance. I guess when I say what the book says, I guess I mean what I said. I'm still acclimating to being an author. I wrote here, everywhere I turn, people are talking about abundance. There are so many memes that say the same thing. Share this if you're open to abundance this year. And while it's easy to type yes in the comments and click share in your newsfeed, the reality is that abundance is all around you. You don't have to go looking for it. It is literally trying to get to you. These affirmations are designed to open your energetic self to receive that which is seeking you. That's the biggest challenge, is being open to receive. Being open to receive. And that's what we're going to be working on in the month of November. We're going to work on receiving whatever. And if you have the book, and I think everybody in the group, oh no, not everybody in the group, most of the people in the group so far today have the book. If you've looked at these affirmations at all, you understand a little bit now about why they are phrased the way they are, because the intention of the affirmations is to crack you open, to crack open your limiting beliefs. And what I mean by that is most of us, because of the society we live in here in North America, are running programs of lack. We're not allowed to sit still because that would be being lazy. We're not allowed to relax because that would be being lazy. We're not allowed to do what we want to do because other people want things from us. We cannot accept help because we know that's not safe. And a lot of us have trauma that has confirmed these beliefs and ideas. But many of us don't have trauma that's confirmed these things. Many of us just pick up this program that's floating around out there thanks to North American society. We hear all the time people we admire saying, "No, I'll do it myself, it's just easier." We hear all the time people who we admire saying things like, "If you want something done, you got to do it yourself." And because we admire those people, we breathe those statements in as truth. Even if there is some other programming within us saying, no, no, it's okay for me to have help. I don't have to do this alone. Part of the reason why I do what I do is because I don't have to do it alone, or whatever story you try to counteract it with. Because you admire those people who hold those thoughts as truth, we cannot help but be affected by them. So to get to your abundance, you have to release these things. And so in the month of November, we are going to take time studying and working with these 12 affirmations. We will have a live video every 3 days or every 2 days. So my plan right now is to do live video teachings on an affirmation on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. That's my plan. We'll see what happens. And the idea is that we will draw an affirmation for each one of those days. So I'll just shuffle whatever cards we have remaining in our hands. And then we will start with our first affirmation. And you will work with that on Wednesday and Thursday. And then on Friday, we'll get a new affirmation. And we will work with that on Friday and Saturday. And then on Sunday, we will have a new affirmation. And we will work with that on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And then Wednesday, we get a new affirmation, and so on and so forth. We're going to spend time with each one of these affirmations, whether or not you think they relate to you, because there are lots of unconscious conditions, lots of unconscious programs flowing within us, and we just need to resolve them. You can also expect in our time together 2 energetic clearings. So on the first Tuesday, well, we'll start it on a Wednesday with the affirmation, and then the following Tuesday, there will be a group energy clearing session in which we will delve into whatever has been brought up in the first couple of days' work together, and any fears or resistance to the process, and anything else that you are ready to let go of, whether it relates to the theme or not. We are going to take it all out. So that will be in the second week. And then in the third week, there will be a meditation. And this will be a recording that you will listen to as many times as you want throughout the month of November. And let me tell you, this particular meditation, I think I'm going to go, I have a meditation for the root chakra, which many of you have because you purchased the meditations for the chakras, and you're wonderful. Thank you so much for that. But I think I'm going to start this one off with the meditation for abundance. And that meditation, whoa, is off the hook. The spirit was really working with me that day, if I do say so myself. So that one will drop in the third week on the Tuesday. And then in our final week together, on the last Friday, I will do another energetic clearing to clear out all of the stuff that has come up since our previous clearing, and to create supports and strength for going forward into our next month. I'm super excited. I hope you are too. I'm really glad you're here. I'm really eager to see what these ripples of our work can do out into the community at large. Because, that's the beautiful thing about healing. When you do your work, you're not just working for you, right? You are working for all of the people around you. Healing looks a lot like dropping a rock into a pond. You see how these ripples go out. And we'll talk a little bit about why that works. There's a universal law that relates to that. I'm just looking forward to having a chance to interact with you. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch up with you guys again soon, okay? Bye.